Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video, and today I have for you guys the Gotrax F2 foldable e-bike here, and this is a very special bike because it's a very special reason. I have one of my guys inside the store right now that usually commutes to work by bus, and I have this company that I've been talking to for a while that we actually did a previous business for, not related to YouTube, but just in terms of e-bikes and what I've seen around. They've contacted me. They were able to send this bicycle out to me for free for a dedicated video review on the bike. And I'm actually going to be giving this to one of my guys inside the store that I'm very, very happy about. So we'll go over the whole details and specs on this bike. It's a Father's Day gift to the guy. The guy works his ass off. I'm very, very happy. He usually does like a 20-mile trek back and forth to work. So he's able to use this bicycle now to get back and forth there. So there's a bunch of reasons why I chose this model from their website. And I want to tell you guys about all the features on this bicycle as well. So I'm very happy to go through everything about this bike and why I chose this one over a ton of other options out there in terms of the e-bike world. But I think this one hits the nail on the head in terms of the size of it, the way it's very easy to go ahead and put into storage with the folding abilities, and also the tires. You're seeing so many companies out there use these massive 20 by 4.0 tires and wheels. You're seeing 26 by 4.0s. The 4.0 look of it kind of looked cool for a little bit, but then it just kind of got overrated. The 4.0 really is just a massive wheel and massive tire. That one will pick up more dirt and more debris to go ahead and give you flats. The tubes and tires cost a fortune because of the size of them. And also, you got to think about the weight of that tube and tire in terms of what you're pushing. On an e-bike, everything about the e-bicycle is going to go ahead about conserving the battery and conserving the motor. And you want to make sure this battery and runtime lasts a really long time. This one has a 20 by 3.0 wheel on here. So not only is it going to give you the comfort that's needed with a little bit extra width to allow for like added comfort, but it's also going to give you the extra traction you need if you are commuting during wet roads or riding on the road as well. So a 3.0 I think is a sweet spot for an e-bike. One, it helps the shops for changing out flat tires. You won't spend a fortune on them. But two, you're not worrying about them consuming so much energy and so much battery life because you're not having to get so much momentum to start that 4.0 back up. So I think they did a good job there. The Gotrax has a 500-watt battery inside there as well with a max speed of 20 miles an hour. It is a throttle system on here. You have your own LCD screen on here as well. It's a 7-speed gear shifter on here with also hydraulic disc brakes, which is a very easy actuation system on here. And these are a lot of the disc brake systems that you're seeing come on the e-bikes nowadays. They're called nuts. I mean, the name is the name, but whatever you want the case might be. With a mineral oil option, it's a very upright geometry with adjustments here for the stem. And then this is the breakaway point right here as well. You have these nice high-end fenders on here as well. Nice and metal. And then you also have a welded on rear rack that this bicycle can take up to a 300-pound payload, which is really cool. The bicycle only weighs around 58 pounds. And the distance the distance this bicycle is claimed to go on here is about 50 miles on pedal assist mode. So this bicycle will come equipped with a pedal assist mode, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 is obviously going to put out the most amount of power and you're going to get the most amount of speed, but you're not going to go the farthest. And then you have 1, which is going to get you the farthest, but not enough speed. I've done tests on this bike myself in pedal assist mode 1, which will show it later on in the video. You go about 13 miles an hour, but they say you can go about 50 miles on one charge, which is a lot. And 13 miles an hour is more than enough than a faster regular bike. So if you're worried about distance and just miles in general, that'll work. If you go a pedal assist 5, which is the most amount of speed, which you'll get 25 miles an hour on a pedal assist mode, you can go up to 28 miles on one charge. That's what they're claiming. And they did these tests in Texas as well. And I've been having the bike, like I said, I put about 4 miles on it just to make sure everything worked on the bike. Because if I am giving it to a buddy of mine who lives or works with me every single day, I don't want to give him a bike with problems. So I want to make sure it worked. So yeah, works really, really good. It also has incorporated lights on the front and the rear that work off the bicycle's battery power. Later on in the video, I'll show you guys the video of me riding it, and I'll also show you guys how to fold it up and put it into like a truck or a closet space as well. But a couple things that I did not like on here. I didn't like the key system here. So this key system, it's good and bad, but you have a key system here. You need the keys to be inside of the battery itself to go ahead and start it. So once the keys are inside of here, you can go ahead and start the bike up, and then it'll work no problem. You take the keys out, the bicycle will not start. Similar to a car. I like that, but I wish they put the placement above. I wish it was on top because this is kind of a pain in the butt to go ahead and bend over at the same time. If you keep it in there, you keep it locked or keep it on the entire time, that's fine. But I just think over time, you might lose traction, like going in and out. The keys could come out. could get snagged on something, you know, it might get pulled out of there. I just wish they put the keys on top, but that's just my take on there, but that's just a simple qualm. And then the seats. Everyone complains about a stock saddle on here, but because of the way this geometry is, it's nice and upright. A lot of people like this. This is a lot of the looks and style of what people really want on an e-bike. They want to be comfortable riding it for a certain amount of distances. It's just a dense foam saddle, and I would swap out the seat post with like a compression post to give you a little bit more comfort on here. Yeah, you have the wider tires, you have a dense foam saddle, but I would put a gel saddle on here and a compression saddle on there. That's just my take on it. You do also get this little incorporated water-resistant bag, which you can put your cell phone here. They do give you a charger included with the bike. They give you a little lock as well. But this bag pops on and off, and it's always nice to see that. And like I said, the rear rack is always a plus as well because of the fact that this thing is welded on there. And you can see you even have little proprietary screw holes if you wanted to put that on there as well. So very cool there. But let me go ahead and turn this thing on so you guys can get a look at what the screen looks like. So you have your control center over here. Your screen right here. And again, like I said, it won't work unless you have the keys in there. So we have the keys. We press the power button. Turns on. Gives a little display. Battery life here, miles per hour here, pedal assist mode here, trip odometer, max speed, average speed. We got about 4 miles on here. Again, nothing crazy. We can pump this up, plus or minus. Pedal assist mode 5. And then you have a light option. We press the light option right here on the side. And now the lights turn on the bike. See in the front. And on the rear as well. I always like these because of the fact that it's working off of a battery on the bicycle as well. Let's go ahead and just give you guys a quick little demo of how this bike rides before I show you guys with a friend. Turn off light mode so the screen's a little bit brighter. And again, it's a throttle system. Throttle system, only max speed. Whee! This thing's got a lot of torque. A lot of torque, which is nice. It's a quality e-bike. Throttle system is only 20 miles an hour. Pedal assist system is going to be 25 miles an hour. Bada bing, bada boom. Let me head back to the store and I'll show you guys what it looks like while I'm riding on here as well. And if you guys have any concern about a little thing about the e-bike system on here. Oh God. Everyone's concern about e-bikes in general are always company support. Well, Gotrax has been around for a while now, and they have up to a 14-day return period by the time you get your bicycle to figure out whether or not you like the bike. They give you your money back, no questions asked. And they also have a 2-year warranty mode implemented for any manufacturer defects with the battery or motor, which is one of the best out there on the business. Like I've said, I've done my research. There's a ton of companies that hit me up all the time for e-bike reviews. We sell e-bikes in here as well. But like I said, for the money for this bicycle right here, this thing is $1,000 usually. It's on sale right now for 900 bucks. I'll have a code down below that will give you an extra $50 off on the bicycle. And also, that warranty out there is a really nice warranty for these type of bikes. And the quality and what you get for the bike is really nice. Let me go ahead and get a ride video real quick. Okay. All right, so basically we're gonna hit it now. Like I said, this thing goes about 20 miles an hour whenever you hit the throttle. So I'll give you a full idea. Very fun. 20 miles an hour, I feel more than in control with it. Gotta be careful of the cars. It's 5 o'clock traffic right now. The brakes will shut off if you're with the throttle and you hit the brakes. It kills the motor, which is always good as well. You don't want the motor to keep on going. We're gonna go around this roundabout. Sorry, my cameraman's a little bit slow. And then to give you guys an idea, this is pedal assist mode, and this thing goes 25 miles an hour. All right, here comes speed bump. But now, we'll kick it back to the store, and then we'll go back to the store, and then I'll show you guys how this thing folds up. Also, one more quick added bonus to this bicycle ride is that you do have a little front suspension on here that has a little bit of a lockout, so you do get some more compliancy with the wider tire. and also that front shock. You don't really necessarily need it because of the way the geometry is of the bike. You guys can see me sitting straight up, but it's always a nice feature to it, so keep that in mind. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys how to fold this bicycle really quick. So first thing I start off on the folding bikes is their pedals. You have foldable pedals right here. I push in, turn them. Other side, same thing, in, turn it. That was gonna free up a little bit more space. Then what I like to do, we go to the handlebar system right here. We have this little latch right here. We're gonna push up and pull down. And when you do that, it's gonna unlock this right here. This is gonna fold down to the side like so. Now, the last step we're gonna do now is go to this latch right here, which is in the middle. What I like to do is I like to pull out the key. So we have like that, so that way nothing can go off while doing it. Put it in my pocket. And again, you have this little safety pin here first. Push and pull. So push, pull. And then what we do now, we take the bike and we fold it to the middle, like so. Now again, this is 50 pounds, so it is heavy. You have to realize that. It's not gonna be lighter when you fold it up. It's still a little bit heavier, but this makes it much more easier to transport. You can put it to the back of a trunk of a car. I have my truck right here, so I'll give you guys an option. Trunk down. I got some beach equipment here. No problem. We're gonna lift this 50-pound bike in the back of my truck. Probably put the kickstand up too. Okay, kickstand's up. Go right here. Now we got on the back of our truck like so. And now we're good to go. Let's say we're gonna go on a long journey to a beach, wherever the case might be, but that's the benefit to folding back up. So, yeah. All right, so there you have it. We're all set up back together again. And like I said, 50-pound bike. This is the Gotrax F2. This bicycle retail for $1,000 right now. It's on sale for $900, and I have a code down below that'll give you $50 off if you spend over, I believe, $500. But the bicycle is a really good bike for the deal. The company offers a 2-year warranty on this thing for any manufacturer defects with battery or motor, and then it has a 14-day no questions asked return policy. And like I said, it's a 500-watt battery on there, and go about up to 20 miles an hour as well. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you again to Gotrax for sponsoring this video, and thank you again for watching. See you guys in the next video.